right, everyone, we'd like to go ahead and begin our four-year athletic medallion ceremony. We'd like to thank all of those for attending today's ceremony. It is always nice to be able to meet together with our seniors that have participated in our Lake Hamilton athletic program for the last 4 years. It's something that is hard to do, and I say in this day and age, but I do. I feel like this day and age, there's so many other things vying for our students' attention. And so to get them to commit to something and finish is something to be proud of. And it's something to commend these student athletes on. So I think this is a very important ceremony, and I think it's a great achievement to say that they actually finished in their participation of their athletic endeavors here at Lake Hamilton. So let's give them a quick round of applause. We always like to invite one of our community members or past alumni to come and speak during our athletic medallion ceremonies, and today is no different. So today we've asked one of our state representatives, Bruce Cozart, who has strong ties to Lake Hamilton, former board member, and I won't get into his bio too much because he's going to tell you a little bit about his history here at Lake Hamilton as well, but please join me in welcoming State Representative Bruce Cozart.
Well, good morning. It's good to be here. This is home to me. I grew up here, went to school here. My wife is sitting in the stands with me, Debbie Parker at that time. So we both grew up here, went to school together. Ended up being senior class president. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, I guess it was a start into the other things in life. But, I've just always and always will have a special feeling for this school. Spending all the time here. My brother, sister went to school here. My kids have went to school here. I have a granddaughter here now at school. So the cycle continues. I look out in the crowd, I see familiar faces. Some of you are getting older like me. I just want to let y'all know that. But most of y'all are probably my kids' age that went to school with my kids because now you have kids here. So, but we're here to honor these students and what they've done. I'm going to tell you, I wrote a speech, and I've worked on this thing. When I get in my vehicle, I drive back and forth from Little Rock, and I'll start just texting on it, to my speaker there. And I come up with these speeches, and I just throw them away because I look at them, and I really speak from the heart. My time here at this school was important. Your time here at this school is important to you. Y'all have made a change in your life and the things that you've done and the endeavors you've done over the period of time you've been here. You have accomplished a goal, 4-year Letterman. That is something I did not accomplish. I got close, but I didn't quite get there. So now my wife did that. She was a 4-year Letterman. So she's the only special one in our family. And she's still special. But I just congratulate y'all. I know this, and if I started talking about all the sports that y'all are involved in, I would probably leave some out because there's so many. When we went to school here, it was basketball and football. That was it. We didn't have anything. Now, by the time I got on the school board, and I started on the school board for 10 years, we had actually taken in, I think, golf and swimming. And I think we had one swimmer at that time. So there was not very many. But, there's a lot of things. Baseball was not available. We were there. So y'all are very lucky and very, I guess it's just blessed to be in an opportunity of a time that we have so many things to offer kids. As a state legislator, I work on laws for schools. I was chair of education for 8 years. I'm still on the education committee. So we're always changing things to do with your education and how your academics are. And then also we deal with sports items. We deal with a lot of things that has to do with the AAA. And so those sports you play in, we change those rules. And it's not that I do it, but people do it. And sometimes they try and we don't let them. But there's a lot of changes that happen every year in the things you do. But your future's ahead of you now. Y'all are seniors. You're heading off. I would just about bet probably most of you are going to college. Maybe some of you have scholarships to go play sports in other colleges, and I congratulate you on that. If you don't have that, that's okay. I didn't have that. I still survived. But life is out there. It's going to be a challenge. Don't let anybody tell you it's easy, because once mom and daddy are not there feeding you and handing you money every day, it gets a little tougher. But my kids still come back and ask for money, and they're pretty old, so you can still do that. But yeah, it's going to be a challenge moving off to college, and it'll be great, it'll be fun, more memories to be made, more times to have fun. But we just appreciate what y'all have done in the time. Lake Hamilton's a special school, has done real well in sports. We have many, many championships, many. Now, and like I said, we go back to a few years, back when my brother played basketball here in 1963, they had a state championship, first one they'd ever had. I don't know how many more years it took for the boys basketball team to get a championship. It was quite a while. The girls got championships. My wife played on two teams that come real close. They were runner-up 2 years in a row. But it's just different now. Students are so much more competitive, and as y'all know, you're competitive against yourself and mostly against other teams and people that you compete against. So I appreciate what you've done. Again, you've brought this school to a different level. We have great people here. You have a great superintendent. Got a new one coming in. It's a great guy. You guys won't get to see him much, but we have great coaches. Over the years, you've had some really great coaches here, and it's just a great place to be. In Central Arkansas area, which we're in, you won't find a better place. And I just want to thank you for what you've done. I want to thank you parents out here for how you've raised your kids. Y'all have done, and I call them kids, they're students, but I still call them kids. You've done a great job. For that accomplishment, you have participated in their endeavors. Their practice here at school, their practice at home, and your support that you've given them over the years. Without that support, they would not probably be here. And I just appreciate you, and I honor each and every one of you that are parents. I'm not going to stand up here and bore you guys for a long time, because I know we got awards to give out, but that's the only thing they came for, is to get that award. So I'm not going to stand between that. But I just want to thank you. I am your state representative for this area out here. If you ever need anything from me, he's got my number. If you can find it anywhere, but I'll be glad to help you in any way. That's what we're here to do, and I'm just honored today to be here to help this. Thank you for inviting me out. Thank you.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with our medallion presentation. Representative Cozart's going to be placing the medallion on the student athletes, and then they're going to be exiting for a photo. These photos will be placed on our Lake Hamilton School District Facebook page if you want to pull those off, and then after the ceremony, of course, we'll open it for family photos as well. These medallion students will be worn at graduation, so keep this medallion, and this is something that you will wear when you participate in commencement in about a month. All right, here we go. Let's get started. First row's lining up. First off, we've got Aaron Abernathy, participant in basketball, football, golf, and track. Isabella Atkin, participant in dance. Sarah Ashcraft, participated in volleyball, basketball, and track and field. Hayden Barton, participant in football, basketball, baseball, and golf. Jacob Baxter, participant in soccer. Emily Berry, participant in dance. Lily Box, participant in cheerleading. Chris Chancellor, participant in football and track and field. Brinkley Cochran, participant in dance and volleyball. Juan Corona, participant in soccer. Aiden Covey, participant in bowling. Abigail Crow, participant in softball and swimming. Michael Cruz, participant in football. Maggie Dampier, participant in volleyball and track. Zachary Dankhouse, participant in basketball. Lauren Irwin, participant in cheerleading, track, and volleyball. Carlos Estrada, participant in soccer. Ellison Felgate, participant in tennis. Emma Foster, cheerleading. Gabrielle Gillum, soccer. Camilla Graham, basketball. Maxwell Grisham, basketball, track and field, golf, and tennis. Caitlin Guthrie, softball. Cameron Hale, basketball, football, and baseball. Heath Hall, football. Reagan Harris, cheerleading and volleyball. Audrey Harrell, cross country and track and field. Bryson Hill, football and track and field. Inslee Hoover, volleyball. Jameson Huffman, cheerleading. Addison Hunt, cheerleading. Kanan Hunter, bowling. Harley Husser, football. Lainey Inman, basketball, cross country, and track and field. Abigail Irby, cheerleading and dance team. Adam Uhas, cross country and track and field. Elijah Johnston, swim and dive. Adden Lewis, soccer. Chase Mann, cross country and track and field. Allie McBride, cheerleading. Shay Menzies, cross country and track and field. Aiden Montgomery, football. Christian Morales, football. Michael Newcomer, cross country and track and field. Arabella Norton, dance and tennis. Nelson Orlana, soccer and cross country and track and field. Sophia Oseguera, dance. Carson Page, football. Julio Patino, soccer. Zane Pennington, basketball, track and field. Isabel Pittman, softball. Hannah Pitts, basketball, dance, and track and field. Drew Reeves, football and baseball. Hayden Rhodes, football. Lloyd Rico, soccer. Caleb Rouse, baseball, football, basketball, swim and dive, and golf. Lauren Scribner, volleyball and track and field. Claire Slaughter, dance. Reagan Spalding, cross country and track and field and swimming. Jake Spruill, tennis, golf, and boys basketball. It is Terrazas, soccer. Dawson Trott, football. Parker Van Dee, football. Merrick Weatherford, basketball and track and field. Landon West, football, golf, and baseball. Xander Woodward, track and cross country. And Remy Wozniak, basketball and softball. Let's one more time as they take those final pictures, give all of these student athletes a round of applause for this great accomplishment. As Representative Cozart said, it really is amazing all the opportunities that are afforded to our students here at Lake Hamilton, a wide range of sports, activities, clubs, organizations. You saw the variety of sports that these student athletes were able to participate in here at school, and that's something to be proud of. It's something to be proud of, all of the different offerings so that they are involved. And you know as well as I do, being involved in extracurricular activities means you're not involved in the things that you don't need to be involved in outside of school. So congratulations again to you parents. I know this is the end of a chapter for many of you as far as following these student athletes to their practices and their games and competitions and lots of bleacher time with nachos and popcorn. So congratulations to you on a job well done in supporting these student athletes as well. We're going to end today's ceremony with, again, a reminder: students, keep up with these medallions. Wear these during commencement. You could also wear these during senior walk if you'd like to do that as well. And now we'll open the floor for family and friend pictures. Once again, congrats.